Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family. Because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
In a heartbreaking turn of events that no one saw coming, the Chinese entertainment world is reeling from the shocking death of actor Yu Ming Long. His sudden passing has not only left millions of fans speechless, but has also deeply shaken two of the brightest stars of this generation, Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi. What they did at his funeral has stunned the entire industry, and their emotional tribute has become a powerful reminder of friendship, respect, and the fragility of life. The sudden passing of Yu Menglong has become one of the most devastating moments in recent Chinese entertainment history, and the weight of this loss can be felt not only within the industry, but also among the millions of people who admired him from afar. His departure was more than just the loss of a well-loved actor. It was the disappearance of a guiding light for those who had worked alongside him, especially Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi. For years, Yu Menglong had been known as someone who combined professional excellence with a rare generosity of spirit, a man who could elevate any project he touched, and who carried with him a quiet but powerful influence over younger actors trying to find their place in a demanding industry. To Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi, he was not simply a co-star appearing across from them on a script page. He was a mentor, a confidant, and a trusted friend who believed in their potential at times when they doubted themselves. That bond gave a new layer of meaning to their professional collaborations, turning every shared scene and every rehearsal into something more personal and transformative. When the news of his death broke, the shock did not come only from the suddenness of the event but from the realization that so much promise, so many dreams, had been cut short. Yu Menglong had recently been involved in discussions for a project that industry insiders described as groundbreaking, a production designed to bring out unexplored dimensions of Liu Yunning's versatility and to showcase Zhao Lusi in roles that could stretch her abilities to new heights. More than a project, it was an act of trust among three artists who had chosen to challenge each other and build something that might outlive them all. That vision now hangs suspended in silence, and the emptiness left behind is not only professional but deeply human. The grief of losing Yu Menglong lies in the void that cannot be measured by cancelled filming schedules or stalled contracts. It is the grief of losing the person who offered encouragement when a performance fell flat, who shared wisdom on late nights after long shoots, and who quietly gave reassurance in a world where competition often overshadows compassion. The entertainment community has lost an actor, but Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi have lost a piece of their foundation. To understand the depth of this moment is to realize that what makes a star unforgettable is not only their presence on screen, but the way they touch lives behind the curtain. And Yu Menglong's absence will be felt as both a professional tragedy and a deeply personal heartbreak. The first moments after the news of Yu Menglong's death broke revealed just how profoundly he had touched the lives of those closest to him, and nowhere was this more visible than in the reactions of Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi. Liu Yunning, often admired for his strength, discipline, and ability to command the atmosphere on any set, was said to have been filming a new project when the call came through. For a man who had built a reputation as the steady center of every production, what followed was a rare and vulnerable collapse. Eyewitnesses described the silence that fell over the set as if time itself had stopped, with crew members frozen in place as Liu Yunning broke down openly, unable to contain the flood of grief. It was a moment that stripped away the public image of the unshakable star and revealed the deeply personal loss of a man mourning, not just a colleague, but someone who had become an essential part of his journey. Zhao Lusi's reaction carried a different weight, but was no less powerful. She was far from Beijing when the news reached her, immersed in her own schedule of filming commitments. Yet within hours she had cleared her calendar, cancelled appearances, and made urgent arrangements to return to the capital. Her decision to put everything aside was not an act of professional courtesy, but one of devotion and loyalty to a figure she had long described as a mentor and guide. On her social media, usually filled with lighthearted updates and glimpses of her bright personality, she posted a raw and heartfelt tribute to Yu Menglong. In her words, fans saw an outpouring of gratitude, grief, and reverence. She described him as a guiding light, someone whose laughter could ease the heaviest burdens, and whose encouragement had helped her believe in herself when doubt threatened to hold her back. Her message resonated deeply, not because of its eloquence but because of its sincerity, the unmistakable tone of a student mourning her teacher, and a friend saying farewell too soon. Together, these reactions revealed the depth of the bond the three had shared. A bond built not only on scripts and rehearsals but on moments of trust, support, and mutual respect. Their grief was not the performative sorrow of celebrities making public statements. It was the unguarded pain of two people stripped of someone they relied on, admired, and loved. In their reactions, the audience glimpsed the fragility of life behind the glamour of fame, and it was this raw humanity that transformed a personal tragedy into a moment that touched millions. The tributes offered by Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi at Yu Menglong's funeral became more than simple gestures of condolence. They were profound expressions of love, gratitude, and remembrance that words alone could not capture. Liu Yunning, known for his quiet strength and often reserved nature, chose to communicate his grief through a carefully arranged bouquet of white chrysanthemums, yellow roses, and baby's breath. To those unfamiliar with the symbolism, it might have appeared as an elegant arrangement, but to those who understood, each flower carried meaning. The white chrysanthemums, long associated in Chinese tradition with mourning and deep respect, reflected the solemnity of loss. The yellow roses spoke of enduring friendship, the kind that survives beyond death. The baby's breath, delicate and pure, suggested a love and memory that would never fade. It was as though he was speaking in a language of flowers, promising to carry the legacy of Yu Ming Long forward in silence, but with unwavering devotion. Zhao Lusi's tribute, arriving soon after, reflected her own voice, gentle, thoughtful, and imbued with emotional sensitivity. Her arrangement of white lilies, purple irises, and eucalyptus was striking not for its extravagance, but for its balance of grace and meaning. White lilies have long symbolized purity and the restoration of innocence to the soul after death, offering peace in a moment of profound sorrow. The purple irises represented wisdom and courage, qualities she had long admired in Yu Menglong, and perhaps a message to herself and others to embody these strengths in the face of loss. The eucalyptus, simple yet enduring, suggested healing, renewal, and the continuation of life even in grief. What touched observers most was the revelation that several of these flowers had been Yu Menglong's personal favorites. This intimate detail transformed her tribute into something that went beyond cultural symbolism. It was a private memory shared in public, a silent acknowledgement of their closeness that only those who truly knew him could offer. When images of these floral tributes surfaced, they quickly spread across social media, sparking conversations and analyses among fans and critics alike. People debated the symbolism, drew connections between the flowers and the stories of the actors, and marveled at how deeply personal the gestures were. More than offerings at a funeral, these arrangements became living symbols of connection, carrying the voices of two grieving friends who found in beauty a way to speak their hearts. In this quiet yet powerful tribute, Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi reminded the world that grief can be expressed not only in tears or words, but in symbols that endure, just as the memory of Yu Menglong will endure in their lives, and in the hearts of those who loved him. Perhaps the most painful part of this story is the project left behind. For over a year, Yu Menglong had been working with Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi on a secret drama that promised to redefine their careers. Industry insiders called it his passion project, one that would have revealed new sides of each actor. Now, with his passing, the project stands suspended indefinitely. For both stars, the loss is not only personal, but also professional, a reminder of how unpredictable life can be. Beyond the tears and tributes, Yu Menglong's death has forced the entertainment industry to confront deeper issues: the pressure on actors, the importance of mental health, and the unseen struggles behind fame. It also shows us something profoundly human. Even in an industry filled with glamour, what truly matters are the bonds of friendship and the memories we leave behind. Closing and inspiration. The image of Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi standing in grief, yet honoring their friend with dignity and love, will not be forgotten. Their tribute is not just for Yu Menglong. It is a message to all of us about cherishing the people who guide us, believe in us, and walk with us through our journeys. If this story touched your heart, we invite you to join our community here on Update X 24H. Subscribe now, so you won't miss future updates on the stories that shape our world of entertainment. Thank you for watching, and remember, life is fragile, but friendship and love are eternal. Stay connected, stay inspired, and see you in the next video.